Hi guys, welcome to episode number 2. So in this episode, I'll be talking about when, why, and how I started my yoga journey, and hopefully it can inspire you to start your journey. So let's get started.
18 Please don't try to play us. 18
Alright, so let's start with when. I started yoga in 2013. I was introduced to it via my friend Whitney on Instagram. She had tagged me in a yoga challenge, and I was very intrigued. I just thought as yoga as being like just lotus pose. If anybody knows when you cross your legs and you're just like, that's all I thought yoga was. What? I was ignorant, but after looking at the challenge, I was inspired and motivated. I was just like, wow, this looks like gymnastics. I want to try it. So I did. Alright, so once I figured out that I wanted to do this, I needed to work on my weaknesses. I already knew my weakness was my upper body strength. It's just terrible. I couldn't help myself out. I tried to do these poses and it was just fail. So I went on Groupon and saw they were offering boxing classes, and so I joined boxing for a month. Yep, so I can work on my core and my upper body, because I really did suck. Then after a month of doing boxing classes, I downloaded Nike Training Club app and I started working out. Prior to this, I was not going to the gym at all. I hated the gym because my excuse was it smelled like socks, so I didn't want to be there. So I forced myself to go to the gym, and I downloaded the Nike Training Club app, and it was like having your own personal trainer. So I worked out 3 to 4 times a week, and in that app they had some yoga sequences or workouts or whatever you would call them. So I started doing that. I wasn't so much focused on poses at the beginning. I was just trying to work on my weaknesses. Then I started picking out poses that I wanted to practice. So I was doing a lot of inversions, like mostly headstands, because I wasn't ready for forearm stand. And then I was working on opening up my hips, working on my core, just like little stuff here and there. And I was like practicing literally like 3 to 4 times a week. And I was doing all of this while I was in my 3rd year of getting my PhD. Fast forward, summer of 2013, I started to see my body change physically as far as strength and flexibility, and this is by the time that I was not even doing any sequences. It was just like pose work here and there and working out at the gym. So then I went on yogajournal.com and I joined one of their 21 challenges, and they had sequences. So I started doing sequences and I did the challenge, and then my body got like stronger so quick and flexible that I understood the value of sequencing and putting poses together. So I started sequencing at home. Now, a quick fun fact. All of this was happening and I have yet to attend a formal yoga class. I was teaching myself at home, so I was self-taught. And my goal was just to get to the scorpion pose. I was not intending to teach. I didn't intend yoga to be a big part of my life. I came to it from a physical standpoint, just like I wanted to be strong and be able to do it. It's more of like a challenge for me. So I documented everything via Instagram, just posting what I was doing and having fun with it. And then October 2013, I did the scorpion pose. I was able to bend and touch my hand. And this is 10 months after my discovery of the Instagram challenge. So that was pretty cool for me. I was really shocked because prior to this, I wasn't flexible. I'm telling you, I was terrible. I wasn't flexible. I was your average person. I haven't been to the gym. I haven't been working out for over 10 years. I don't know. I was just like your average everyday person. I wasn't even eating right, nothing. I was just your regular person. So to me, to be able to do that, it was just crazy to me. And I wanted to learn more about this yoga thing. So after that, I decided that I was going to enroll myself in teacher training. And the only one that was available that aligned with what I wanted to learn, which is the history of yoga, the mental and the emotional benefits of yoga, was 2 hours away. I went to the school, University of Florida, so I had to drive to Jacksonville, Florida for my teacher training. So that was my when and how and why I started my yoga journey. It all came from a physical standpoint, and I just started to grow more and more and more into my practice as I started to practice. So my intention wasn't to teach, my intention wasn't to be a yoga teacher. I even said at the beginning, I was like, I don't think I'll ever be that teacher, just be like, everybody relax, everybody breathe. But now I am that teacher. It just has changed my life. So I'm very grateful. I know it's unconventional how I started my journey, like going from Instagram and then just going to boxing classes and working out in the gym and just sequencing randomly, and just like, so I hope that by sharing my journey and putting it on social media just shows you guys that, you know, it doesn't matter how you start or when you start, you just do. And it's gonna be messy at the beginning, you're gonna fall out of poses, you're gonna look crazy, because I still look back at my pictures and I'm just like, I thought I was doing it. But it's part of your journey, part of your path, so you just have to go through it and find your way, and you will. So don't be hard on yourself at the beginning if you're not getting it, because you will. So hopefully after hearing my journey, you guys are inspired and maybe motivated a bit, or maybe you have even more questions that you want me to cover about my journey, how I started and what happened. And I think in the following episode I will talk about what happened when I went into teacher training and how that worked for me and what made me decide to become a teacher and decide that I wanted to do yoga for the rest of my life. So I will share that in episode 3. Hopefully you guys tune in and get some tips or some inspiration from me. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll cover them in the next video or the following video. If you like this video, like it. If you don't, just ignore it and just go to something like, don't click the don't like button. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to share my experience. I'm happy to help you guys with whatever it is that you need. So until next time.